Hi, this is Tamara from mooglyblog.com, and in this video I'd like to show you how I make ribbed cuffs and brims as seen on a few of the different hats and the arm warmers that are on mooglyblog.com in the free pattern section. Here I've got just a quick cuff made of double crochets with a row of single crochets on top. For both the hats and the arm warmers on Moogly, there's a setup row which is made up of single crochet stitches, so that's what I'm going to be working into right now. So I have finished the setup row, and it's time to start the brim or the cuff, whatever it is that I want to create a ribbed band for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start chaining, and depending on the pattern, you could be chaining 9, you could be chaining 5, it doesn't really matter, just follow the individual pattern. For this, we'll say I'll chain 6. Okay, now I'm going to start working into the back loop only. I don't want to work into that first one. It's just like how you have a chain that you don't work into at the end of a row. But I'm going to start working back down the chain, not down here, but back into the chain itself. So going into the back loop only, I'm going to work single crochets. We chained 6, so we should have 5 single crochets coming back down the chain because we skipped that last one, that last chain we made. Okay. It curls up a little bit, but that's all right. That just happens with the first one or so. So we've got 5 single crochets here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're back down at the setup row. Now, here's where I make what's called the securing stitch. Going into the next stitch of the securing row, not the one that we came out of to start our cuff. We want to go into the next stitch, insert the hook, pull up a loop, go into the next stitch after that, pull up a loop, and work a single crochet 2 together, which is where we yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. That is the securing stitch. Now, to continue with the brim or cuff, we turn, and without chaining 1, we skip that securing stitch and start working into the back loop of those single crochets we made, going back along the ribbing there. So we made 5 before, so we'll have 5 single crochets going back up towards the top. That's 3, 4, 5. Sometimes they like to hide a little bit at first. You kind of have to push for them, but just keep counting and make sure you have the same in each row. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're here at the top, so we'll chain 1 and turn, and work 5 single crochets coming back down towards the securing row. Now, if you're making a hat, you're actually going to be, of course, going that way, but for the purposes of this, think of it as going back down to this securing row, the setup row. So, like I said, that last one likes to hide a little bit. Count and make sure you're getting all your stitches in each row. We've got 5 single crochets, so it's time to make another securing stitch. You skip that last one we went in before, go into the very next unworked stitch in the setup row, again into the next one, and work a single crochet 2 together. Then, just as before, you turn and work back up. And that's how you make the cuff or brim for several of the hats on mooglyblog.com. Thanks for watching.